Now it's time for Hot for Your House.
The market is inundated with new products, but how can you tell which ones you really need? Right here on Around the House Northwest, I'm going to do the legwork for you and cut through the clutter to find the top new products that would be great for any home. I think in the summertime around here, when we're trying to water our lawns, it can be a challenge. And if you have trees or bushes, it can be even worse, especially when it's on a hill. You can put a bunch of water up there, and in our soil, it runs down to the bottom, and you got a marsh there and a dry hill. It's not good for your trees or shrubs. This is going to be the answer for you. It's called Root Quencher. These guys have come up with a very innovative system for putting the water right where you need it, and you don't have to waste it. So basically what this is it's a system that you mount down, and I can extend this all the way out. It's depending on what size of tree. If you got a little tree, you probably don't need to go down this far. A bigger one, this will put it down all into the roots that way. And one of the cool things about it as well is if you need to steer the water one direction, we have these cool little plugs that fit on either one of these, and they snap right in, and what happens is that'll steer the water the other direction, and you can control it that way. The best part of this is the water control here. So depending on how you hook it up, has a standard 1/2-inch pipe thread, which means it'll work with just about any drip system, any sprinkler system. Heck, you could even hook a garden hose system up to this if you didn't have one of those to put the water in there. Then you pull the cap off, and you've got a very cool volume control here that you can fine-tune the system so you're not overwatering it or underwatering it. The other thing is with these caps on this system here, I can actually feed it. I can put in fertilizer. I can even put compost out of my compost garden in here to feed those trees, and it works really well. This is big for great trees, you know, the good sized ones. Maybe you got some small bushes you want to save. Here's the little mini one. It'll do the same thing. I've got that controller here to control volume. I've got the pipe thread here. And then again, depending on the size, I can go in and put in here and control how and where I want the water to go. These are great for any sprinkler system, and it's going to save you a ton of money on water because water around here isn't cheap. And you can see this will just mount in here. That way you can have access to feed it, and you're good to go. You're going to have happy trees, happy bushes, and a happy water bill. That's a win, no matter where you're coming from.